Hypothyroidism. A recent study suggests that older people with hypothyroidism, commonly known as an underactive thyroid, may have an increased risk of developing dementia. In addition, the risk appears to be even higher in those who require thyroid hormone replacement medication for their condition. Hypothyroidism occurs when the thyroid gland does not make enough thyroid hormones, which can slow metabolism. Symptoms may include fatigue, weight gain, and increased sensitivity to cold. The study was published in Neurology, the Journal of the American Academy of Neurology. Researchers analyzed the medical records of 7,843 people in Taiwan who were newly diagnosed with dementia and compared them with an equal number of people without dementia. The researchers examined the medical histories of both groups to identify those with a history of either hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism. The researchers did not find a link between hyperthyroidism and dementia. However, after adjusting for other potential factors influencing dementia risk, such as gender, age, hypertension, and diabetes, the researchers found that people aged 65 and older with hypothyroidism were 80% more likely to develop dementia than their peers without thyroid problems. However, among people younger than 65, a history of hypothyroidism was not associated with an increased risk of dementia. Furthermore, when researchers focused only on individuals taking medication for hypothyroidism, they found that they were 3 times more likely to develop dementia than those not taking such medication. Dementia is a syndrome that is characterized by the progressive deterioration of nerve cells and brain damage caused by various diseases. This deterioration results in a decline in cognitive abilities that exceeds the typical age-related changes. Although consciousness is typically maintained, cognitive impairment is frequently accompanied or preceded by changes in mood, behavior, or motivation. The ramifications of dementia extend across physical, psychological, social, and economic dimensions, impacting not only those living with the condition but also their caregivers, families, and society at large. Manifestations of dementia vary significantly among individuals, influenced by underlying causes, coexisting health issues, and pre-existing cognitive abilities. Age does represent a significant risk factor. However, dementia isn't an inevitable consequence of aging. Dementia also isn't confined to older populations. Young-onset dementia, occurring before age 65, constitutes up to 9% of cases. While symptom management strategies exist, most forms of dementia lack a cure. Hence, preventing conditions associated with its development becomes paramount in mitigating risk. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.